Right, overheads. These are your business costs that are not specific to a particular order. So not your materials, not your hourly rate. Your business costs you money to run. Electricity, water, you might have extra phone and internet to pay for, store rents, insurances, subscriptions for things like Canva Pro, extra online photo storage, business banking charges, cleaning products, apron, uniform, paying for a babysitter while you work, all those things. So in the hourly rate lesson, I talked about all those behind the scenes hours. Sorting out quotes that don't turn into orders, photography, your big clean downs, paperwork, just future planning, learning new techniques, marketing, portfolio and display cakes. So pay yourself your hourly rate for this time, but include it in your overhead costs. It's just easier that way. So to work out, you need to work out what your overheads are weekly and divide that between your weekly orders. So just to oversimplify it, to try and explain what I mean, if your total overheads come to £100 a week, say for the whole year you average one order a week, you do 52 wedding cakes, right? And they all cost about the same, you don't have any other orders. So you'd need to charge that £100 weekly overhead charge for each wedding cake. Add that onto the price. If you were to make 10 6-inch cakes a week on average, and that is all, then £100 overheads divided by 10 cakes, £10 a cake overhead charge. So if your orders vary a lot in value, they're gonna, you can do it as a percentage. So it depends on what you find easier, but if your average weekly turnover is say £500, that means that your £100 overheads is 20% of your turnover. So your overheads should be 20% of your product price in that case. So a £100 order would include £20 toward overheads. £50 order would include a tenner toward your overheads. So don't stress too much about your actual precise numbers, because your working income, it's going to vary a lot. It does for everyone. But just keep in mind, from each week's takings, you should be able to cover your overheads cost on average. This is why it's best to keep on top of your bookkeeping, so you know what's coming in and what's going out, and you can make adjustments as you go along. So yeah, I will attach a PDF worksheet to help you with calculating your overhead costs.